Hello everypony, and welcome back to My Little Pony What Works. To wrap up Comics Month, yes I know it was only 2 episodes, it's time to look at my favorite comic from the PrinceWhateverer comic line, PrinceWhateverer number 7. But before we go into the story, I just want to talk about the artwork for a good minute. The penciling and inking for the comic is done by Tony Fleece. Now, I criticized Tony in the past for his artwork being amateurish, where the outlines of the ponies either blended into the background or tried to emulate the show style poorly. After the micro-series ended, he got monumentously better. His outlines were more distinct, the inking is noticeably better, and the models are unique enough to make it his own style, looking very sharp. Another factor is Heather Breckle's magnificent coloring to bring Tony's artwork to life. Now that, I could say there's only one person's artwork in the My Little Pony comics that I just don't like. But that's for a future video. In the meantime, let's have a look at what makes this particular story so good. We open up on Twilight and Spike organizing her bookshelf, this time organizing the books in publication order? Twilight, sometimes your tidying skills just baffle me. This is how you lose track of your books. Elements of Harmony will no longer be under E. Or in your library, for that matter. Hindsight's a bitch in Equestria. Thankfully, we're spared Twilight's bizarre organization binge when Princess Luna makes her ever-subtle entrance into the plot. Luna asks Twilight for help in a certain expertise. Humor.
Humor? Like being funny?
No, humor like being depressing. What do you think? Okay, snark aside, we get a little more backstory for Luna. We already know about the Nightmare Moon thing and the fact that despite Luna Eclipse happening, she's still not quite on the level with the common pony. In fact, that was the situation even before Luna went cuckoo. Celestia and Luna were seen as superior to the common pony. After Nightmare Moon happened, Celestia decided to bring herself closer to the common pony by holding a grand banquet, calling it Chuck-a-Lot. It was a chance to show the citizens of Equestria she wasn't all serious business. When Luna came back, apparently it didn't go so well, unsure of how to make her subjects laugh. Which is odd, seeing how Celestia is emulating Gallagher in the last panel. So, Luna must really suck at comedy if she can't get a watermelon-soaked crowd to laugh. So, it's Twilight to the rescue as she guarantees Luna will be the toast of Chuck-a-Lot. Now, here's where we get to see why I love this comic. It understands comedy. Hell, what Twilight's reading off reflects the show in some way.
According to this book, comedy is based largely on timing. For example, a lead up to something only to reveal something unexpected.
Polsky, take it away.
Twitchy tail? Twitchy tail! It's gonna fall! Something's gonna fall! Run for your lives!
Ugh, Spike, honestly, you're overreacting. This says comedy is based on the absurd. It requires an element of strangeness or basic misunderstanding by a character.
Pinkie Pie in a nutshell.
Now it says here that one of the basic tenets of comedy is hyperbole, if the extremes of a character or situation are overdone or ridiculous in size.
Simple ways, and Hearts and Hooves Day. However, before Twilight says why the rule of 3 doesn't always apply, Luna uses her royal caps lock, but calms down asking to see someone who's an expert in the practice of comedy. Enter Best Pony. No, the real Best Pony. One that's actually prominent in the foreground. Okay, now you're just toying with me. Of course, I'm talking about Pinkie Pie. After some funny moments, including a bit where Pinkie discovers the caps lock key, she agrees to help Luna get ponies to like her.
Now, I taught a lot of ponies to be funny. I take it very seriously.
Now, this I have to commend the writer Jeremy Whitley for, taking the art of comedy seriously. French actor Sacha Guitry once said, "You can pretend to be serious, but you can't pretend to be witty." Meaning, comedy takes effort. You have to actively try to make people laugh. Otherwise, you just come across as not being funny, and the reaction you could get could range from awkward silence to anger. Sure, Clubpones take notes. So where does Pinkie Pie take Luna for practice? The Funny Farm! It's hilarious because it works twice. So on the literal Funny Farm, Pinkie Pie will teach Luna the ways of slapstick with the help of her party of 1 friends. Although for some reason Mr. Turnip now has a southern accent. I just thought I mentioned that.
It's good to meet you all.
Are we sure Luna hasn't gone off the deep end again? So Pinkie Pie tasks Luna to pull pranks on the inanimate objects.
Did I really just say that out loud?
Unfortunately, she has no idea what to do, so Pinkie Pie shows her first run.
The marbles go on the floor where they'll cause a hilarious fall from Mr. Turnip.
And how exactly is a bucket of vegetables going to stumble over marbles?
With the inflated whoopee cushion under Madame LaFlower as she sits.
And she's just gonna move on her own?
If he glues Sir Lancelot's cup to the table, he's gonna end up losing his punch everywhere.
How would Lynn pick up... Nope, screw it, it's Pinkie Pie, I really shouldn't question it. Finally, Pinkie Pie sets up a cream pie catapult for Rocky. Nope, not like that, go in the corner! Anyways, the catapult doesn't seem to work, and Luna's still confused as to why this should be funny. Pinkie explains why the uptight and snobbish objects gets what's coming to them. Now, I would break out the scene from Mad Love where Joker berates Harley for explaining the joke, but I'll let this slide because it is a learning experience, and Pinky does explain by showing and not just telling, so it passes bridal gossip in terms of teaching the moral. Luna's also very confused about why it's okay to torment those who are beneath her, but Pinkie Pie reassures her that pranks don't equal torment.
Pranks can be embarrassing, but your friends will laugh with you, not at you. Not every pony can take pranks, and it's important to know when to stop.
And then Luna gets a cream pie to the face.
Timing!
In fact, she manages to hit all the pre-established pranks in one go. Kevin McAllister would be proud. Luna thinks Pinky is laughing at her for triggering all the pranks, but Pinky reassures her that she was just laughing at the prank and not her. Even the inanimate objects agree that Luna needs to lighten up.
Did I really just say that out loud?
Luna, of course, apologizes, and Pinky suggests they try comedy in Camelot for a more comfortable environment.
During the day, this is where I spend most of my time. Ooh, fancy smancy!
Yes, do I know you?
I don't think so. I'm Pinkie Pie!
Fancy smancy, how do you do?
I got nothing. That was a well-executed joke. Cue on the job silliness! After some OJS, we settle down for the night as Luna is coming up with a way to best Celestia at Chuck-a-Lot. Yaw, look at Tiberius all curled up and resting. Pinkie Pie suggests she pulls off the prank chain from the funny farm, but Luna doesn't want to humiliate herself in front of the citizens of Equestria.
You have to be able to laugh at yourself if you want other people to. Out to the question. I am a princess of Equestria, and my subjects need to respect me, not mock me. Laughing and mocking are not the same thing.
If only Dragon Quest knew the difference. Yeah, I'm still bitter, what of it?
You do not understand, Pinkie Pie. I'm very important. You're just a clown.
Not the best thing to say there, princess.
I didn't mean it like that. It's just, I have responsibilities, and making ponies happy isn't important.
You know, I should probably talk about that on a future date. I'll let you know when. Pinky realizes that all Luna wanted to do was beat Celestia at something. Luna fires back, exclaiming her situation with Celestia being perfect. But Pinky claims that if she just acted like herself, she wouldn't need some pony to teach her how to have fun. And I'll be honest, this is one of the most powerful moments in the My Little Pony comics. It's up there with Good Sombra sacrificing himself to save the multiverse. The night of Chuck-a-Lot arrives and Twilight attends with Pinky, disappointed she was unable to show Luna how to have fun. And I was so looking forward to her rendition of this.
F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me.
They arrive to their table, seeing presents all for Pinkie Pie from Luna. Ooh, I think hijinks are afoot! Celestia opens the show, making the unfortunate announcement Luna will not be participating. However, a lone voice calls out from the crowd. Why, it's Luna! But it appears she has something to say.
My sister and I are royalty. We are the princesses of Equestria, and as such are vested with power and responsibility above that of an average pony.
Oh really? We'll say goodbye to your garbage pickup every Monday.
We are important. Too important to be laughed at, and far too important to be forced to play to the fool of our common subjects.
Well, the Equestrian Inquirer must feel ashamed right now.
And you most of all, my sister. I have brought you this gift, and I hope it will remind you of your true place in Equestria.
Aw, ain't that sweet. So what is her true place in Equestria then? Apparently it's the butt of all jokes. A little late to the party on that, Luna. The analysis community has been doing that since the start of Season 3. So if the present has a delicacy in it, that means... And oh look, there's one for Twilight! Ah, what the hell. Cream pies for everyone! Hey, what did I just say? Luna unfortunately slips, crashes into her sister, and getting dirty in the process. However, she's able to laugh it off as she delivers the moral to her sister.
It is important to laugh. The more important you are, the more important it is to learn to laugh at yourself. Every pony needs to laugh, and every pony needs a good joke or prank now and again. And the mark of a good friendship is being able to share a laugh, even when it's about something you never meant to be funny.
And with that closing moral about learning to laugh at yourself, I say that this comic is a must-read for anyone who wants to write and practice comedy. It knows the rules of comedy, it understands the practice of comedy, and it's just comical all around. It made me laugh, it made me feel, and it has my favorite interpretation of Luna's character as the outcast trying to win over her subjects. In fact, I'd say I prefer it to how she was portrayed in Luna Eclipsed. And thus concludes Comics Month. Sorry it was so short, but I hope you enjoyed my ranting and praising. Next time, it's gonna be a doozy. Until then, I'm the voice of reason, and I'll see you next time.
Pony-achi, what's got you so blue? You're tired of
is famous for his many brilliant tricks.